Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm out here just exploring north of the Mercer West Dip mining district. I'm in an area, it's close to a town called Ophir. Now this stretch of the district is also known for a lot of mines. There is, I don't know how many prospects, old mines, in this area. I'm actually trying to work my way up to an old town called Jacob City. Now, there used to be a hotel up there, 3-level hotel, all wood, and a few years ago, unfortunately, it has succumbed to the winters that we have here in Utah. And then, unfortunately, this spring we had a fire up there also. So it's going to be interesting to see if we can access it, for one, and for two, what's left. But I took a side road because I found an old cabin that has since fallen down. And what I have located is a mine. And the cool thing is, there's an adit, and it's open. So we're going to go in and explore it. Well, I didn't bring all my mining stuff with me, my lights and stuff, but I do carry another light on my four-wheeler, just a little handhelder. Because I was not expecting an adit. But hey, let's explore it and let's see what we've got. Rock structure, it's got a lot of quartz stringers in it. And then if you look at the ground, you can see that they had a track in here, and you can actually see some old ties. That's an old tie to where the ore carts would come out. Wow. Well, shoot. That's the end of the line. This one didn't go back too far. Only about 200 yards. But it's still pretty neat. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to find any open adits. So this was pretty nice. Pretty cool. So this is overlooking the tailings that they were cutting into the mine. I'll show you the opening. Very neat. And then some old timbering. All right, and then we're just going to walk back and see what we can see if it's a deep mine or if this is just what it is. But you can actually see where the tracks were back in the day. Those little humps in the dirt. That's pretty neat. All right, everybody. So here's that old building that has since succumbed to the elements. You can see that somebody was living in it. There's a bed spring over there. Looks like it was quite a bigger building. Well, there's the stove jack. You gotta be very careful going through this. There's a lot of nails. Don't want to deal with a tetanus today. Looked like in some point in life, they put a tar roof on it. Some windows or some glass. There's a piece of the old stovepipe. Looks like it went just back into there just a touch. They shored up the sides. That's pretty neat. I'll be darned. This is another cool little adit. This was substantial. They put a door on it and some concrete. Let's go see what's inside. All right. Kind of the same structure, that limestone with quartz stringers. It's going to take a few minutes for my eyes to adjust. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to gain entrance to any mines today, so I left my mining equipment in the pickup truck when I come up here with Wilbur. Got another piece of wood. Oh, there's an old tie. I'm going to the left. Wow, this was well, see where the pack rats were. A lot more substantial workings here. We got some more ties. We're dipping a little bit right now. Is that a tie or is that a rail? Hey, there we go. We got some rail now. Floor's definitely wet. We got some more rail. So this is pretty cool. Like, trail just curves. Wow. I can feel a breeze in my face, so I've got some wind somewhere. Well, definitely got some pipe. It's like some drill pipe possibly, or some air pipe or water pipe. And then I come to an intersection. Yep. So somebody's used this to climb up that. Well, I'm just going to take the right side for a second. See what we've got. I do apologize for being dark. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to get in a mine today. It's cold in here, you can see your breath. It's pretty neat. Alright, this light's not going to do justice, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to the truck and I'm going to grab my mining equipment and come back and explore this mine. So I want to show you guys on that outcropping right there, there's an old roof, and then down the side there's an old ladder. Now coming up, I kept looking up there. There's a lot of mine tailings on the other side, and there's a telephone pole that comes up off the top, so there's a mine up there. I need to find a way to get over that way. But right now, I'm headed back to the truck to grab my mine equipment so I can go into that deeper into that shaft, or into that adit. So here's a better vantage point where you can see that piece of roof material, a ladder that comes off the side. The tailings are going off the left. Then there's more tailings down there in another roof. And I think this way to go up it is just that little cliff, climb that cliff, and then it's just scaling up there. So that's going to be another adventure. Alright everybody, so I've come back into this adit. Went and got my mine helmet and light. So you got the tracks and stuff. Found some old pipe. Alright, so I came up the right side first. And it ends right here. Some more timber. Alright, I've come to an intersection. I've got a cross cut, so I'm going to take that cross cut and go down there. I just got to remember the red arrow goes to an end, and then that green arrow goes towards my exit where I need to be. There's also some arrows right here. Pretty cool. This little, it's pretty neat. All right. Okay, so it was my mistake. It wasn't a cross cut. They were chasing something, but then we end right here. Hey, look at that, an old mucking plate. This is really, really neat. Got a lot of groundwater coming through. This is very, very moist. Let's see. A lot of that quartz. And then this is a lot of limestone. So that's what you see, a lot of this white. It's leaching out. It's calcium carbonate and other things. Wow. Now I failed to mention, I'm coming in here, I did not bring my meters with me. So if I find anything that's going to go deep, I will have to come back. So now we're going to head back towards the main shaft, or the main shaft, or follow these rails. And then there was a left that I'm going to take. You know, it's really, really cool to walk in these tracks. Like I said, I'm really sorry the light's terrible. But just think of miners that were moving these cars down these haulage adits. All right, and then So here's some air pipe this is my junction. That way will take me to my portal. That right up there goes to to Stolp. So somehow they started to go up. They were tracing something up. Now I do have iron staining in here. And you can see that in the limestone. Okay, so now they were chasing something. It obviously didn't play there, so they ended it right there. And this goes this way. Got some more iron staining. Wow. They were chasing something up. So there's another level up there. There could have been an ore chute right here coming off there, off that Stolp. Now I don't know the history of this mine. I don't know the name of this mine. Silver was probably what they were after. And possibly gold. This is a gold producing district. Silver was a big thing up here in this part. All right, and then it played out, and we're at the end there. Nice. I'll see if I can find a way to get up on that other level. There is those air pipes that somebody else used. Yeah, this, just looking at the dirt, this was definitely where ore chute was. But there is no way for me to climb up there. But if you look up, you got some timber, another level, so let's see if I can find a way up. Alright, so unfortunately I can't get up to that other level yet. I'll be back to this mine, but I'm finding this in a few spots that I just got paused for a little bit of a laugh. This is limestone with quartz going through it. People are taking samples. It's limestone. So, I mean, limestone was used in the mining industry there's somebody sampling it for smelters and things of that nature, another piece. But there's no value like gold, silver, platinum, things of that nature. It's a good sturdy rock though. Pretty cool if you guys can see it. There's a stake that's driven up into the back, and there's just a little chunk of metal on the end. That's what held up the pipe. Now that pipe was probably compressed air Going in, just looking at the pipe, the fittings, the couplers, and things of that nature for the drills that would be used down here on the face. So, and then down here, look, a piece of track is separated. Here is how they join those tracks. And then, that's it, we've still got some ties in our floor. Still got somebody sampling off the rib. Their sample there. And then we're at the face where they stopped. I do have a little bit of staining, some copper stain or iron staining right here. But I'm not seeing what vein they were chasing in this, other than I do have a little bit. If you look up here, I don't know if the video does it any justice. So I've got some iron staining, but then I've got a lot of green. So that tells me there's copper. And then there's also, oh yeah, there we go, right up there. Not a huge vein. It was running in between, right on the quartz. I had one that ran right there, another one that ran right there. But obviously, it's not. You can follow the vein down off the face into here. But if you look at it, and there's another vein right there, and that comes off of that. If you follow the crack in the rock, you can follow it down. And then obviously it wasn't a profitable endeavor, so that's why they stopped. Got another one right here. Now, wouldn't that be cool if they just stopped a foot short of the mother lode, and the mother lode sits behind here? But yeah, that vein is running right there. Goes up, hits that. So that's what they were chasing. Now I'm coming down that other little cut, and here's another vein. Now this one's a lot bigger, and it runs all the way down. It's about a foot at that point, about 8 inches. Lots of gravels in this. So we're back out. Wilbur's waiting. There's the portal. It's pretty cool. It's a substantial one. They had a door there. They put some concrete, the air intakes. And then I'm assuming that was the office, the compressor station where the compressors were for air. If you look way up high, there's another adit. There's another adit. There's hundreds of them out here. Well, found another adit. Unfortunately, not going to be able to go into this one. But there is a lot going on here. Piece of cast iron muck, scoop. Got your portal. Had some sort of a winch system. You've got a bed frame. Old can. These were the walls. This was obviously part of the floor. These are floorboards. Got no 55-gallon drum down there. Got some cable. That'd have been a cool one to go into. Oh well. Can't win them all. And then this is all the mine waste that we're standing on right now. This is what drew my attention to come over here. Wilbur's up there. Got a lot of erosion, so I'm not going to get too close to the side here. Pretty cool. Oh, nice little cave up there. Pretty cool. All right, everybody, so I'm working my way into Jacob City, and this whole hillside is just littered with adits. And I'm just stopped for a second to look at that. Look what I see directly across. So I've now got to find a way to get over there to get in there. I'm going to use some binoculars really quick to make sure it's not caged off. But there is telephone poles up here that go up and over to that mine that was up at the top. But I'm only about a half a mile from Jacob City. Well, I found an ore bin. Head frame and everything else is tipped over. Now, here's an old mine. Unfortunately, everything's tipped over. But up there's a water tank, an adit, and above that it's another adit. The workings in here are extensive, just due to the muck and the tailings. The mine waste, as you were. We've got another mine up there. You can see there's some old buildings that were right here, some foundations. So this was where the mill was. There's your tank. The track. So that was a trestle. And that could have been also too, and this is just my assumption, is this mill processed a lot of the ore for these area mines. Some rail. And the shaft, and man, you could feel the wind blowing very cold out of there. We have another. All right, came over to another mine. There's the chute. Telephone pole. Structure for a foundation. There, across the way is the ore bin. Now, when I was coming up this, I seen an opening. And so now, I want to see if I can access it. I believe this is the trail. Alright, yeah, that was the trail to what I've seen. Now it's not an opening for a mine, but it is definitely something for a mine. Not sure what. Well, and after snooping around, there, there's that little foundation. I found the adit. So let's go see what we can find. All right, so we're back in another shaft, or an adit. This one is very, very small. You can't stand up in here, but there's a lot of track. Walking down the track, see what we can find. Oh, look at that. That's just worn from people walking over it, pushing an ore car. Wow. A little further air pipe. Roof's a little low. I keep hitting my head. All right. So this goes down to, it's like there was maybe maintenance. There's a barrel. Got some pipe. And then it just ends right there. All right. Okay, there's a stope. This is so cool. These tracks are still fairly decent shape. Man, the tunnel's getting smaller. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. So, it's definitely gonna cave eventually, but we got some nice timbers. And it continues back a little farther. I don't think I'm going to go any farther today in this one. Just due to the fact what I'm seeing. This was a soft area that the miners knew. That's why they timbered it up. But these timbers are big railroad ties. If you can see, they're real spongy and rotten. Alright, so I'm coming up this side. It's appearing to me, here's an ore bin. That's pretty cool. But I can't get past. Not solo anyways. I have a cave in right here. It's like I could squeak through, but like I said, this wood is extremely wet and spongy. But there we go. Nice little ore bin. Or ore chute, my apologies. I'm not sure what the wire and the modern poly pipe's for. And we got another 55-gallon drum, which well, at least the people that came in here threw their rubbish away. Now, like I said, I've got some of the staining, the iron staining. I got some sulfides coming out right there. I don't know if you guys could see that. That'd be copper. That right there is ore. And that's what they were chasing here. That's just really neat. It's copper. And there's sulfides. And I've got more there. Little wash tub or some sort of a tub they use to put water in. Not sure why. Well, that was a good explorer. Too bad most of it was collapsed. Well, everybody, I'm going to stop and take myself a break, have me some lunch, and then work my way back to the truck. So I want to thank everybody for coming along, and I greatly appreciate it. That was unexpected to get into a few mines today, and there's a lot more out here that I need to explore. So I want to thank y'all for coming along, and I'll see you on the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. I appreciate it. Until next time, have a good one.